We believe in you, George. George? All right, well, he's probably fine. We're going to pull ahead to this very safe location that I know. And listen, I know it's safe because this is where I store my spare barrels of gasoline, and I'm a woman obsessed with safety, okay? I would not leave barrels of gasoline lying around anywhere. That would be completely insane. So, we're just going to wait here until the John Williams music stops, and then we'll pull ahead to our next location. Oh no, my gasoline! Well, at least I know it couldn't possibly get worse from here. Or maybe it can.
Nagulat ako.
All right, that was Bruce our shark. Thanks, Bruce. Bye, Bruce. Now, it's interesting. A lot of people think when they come on my tour that Bruce is a great white shark. He's not. I know it's hard to see in the dark, but he is actually plastic. See, great white sharks can't swim backwards, so if you encounter them in the wild, that's how you tell the difference between the two. And people think his name is Jaws. It's not. It's Bruce. We named him after the shark on the movie, which was also named Bruce. Steven Spielberg named that shark after his attorney, Bruce Raymer, because he felt like he was a real shark in the courtroom. Funny guy, Steven Spielberg. There's another shark in Hollywood named Bruce in a Disney movie about a fish who can't find his dad. Yeah, Finding Nemo, exactly. So that is why his name is Bruce. Isn't that crazy? The legacy that can be created here in Hollywood just by naming the shark Bruce on Jaws. Years and years later, Disney names their shark Bruce as an homage to that shark. Absolutely crazy. Now, Jaws did not film here. It actually filmed off the coast of Martha's Vineyard in the Atlantic Ocean. It was Steven Spielberg's first big movie. He was 27 years old, and he wanted to give his audience a real spectacle. So, you know, like I said, I'm from the East Coast. So for all you native West Coasters, something that they probably encountered on the East Coast that we don't really get out here, it's this phenomenon. It's called weather. Weather. We don't get it out here. So, if we want weather in the movies, we actually have to make it ourselves. So this will be cool in the dark. I'm going to show you how we make a thunderstorm out here in Old Mexico. All right. So we got thunder coming out of speakers, and the lightning is being made with strobe lights on top of the buildings around us. And then if I hit the right button, we'll get some rain. Here we go. Cue the rain. Boom. All right. So this is cool, right? We make this rain using a really high-tech piece of filmmaking equipment called a sprinkler. We backlight it so that you can see it on camera. And gravity carries it to Earth. It's not very high-tech, but you do get to control it, which is kind of fun. So, you know, say I want like a less sinister rainstorm and a more soft, romantic, kiss in the rain kind of rainstorm. All I have to do is turn the rain down. So let me turn the rain down. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If I leave the rain running for too long, we are prone to flash flooding. Oh, mamma mia, here we go again. Did I not say that if you sat in a blue seat on my tour, you're going to get wet? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, here's that effect in Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti, Frankie Muniz, and Amanda Bynes. Also filmed here in Old Mexico. If you want to look up her music video, you'll see that fountain on your left-hand side on fire. That's how you find this area. Old Mexico is also where they filmed The Three Amigos with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase, and Nacho Libre with Jack Black. They also played Peru in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the town of Pariah in Westworld. Lots of different things in Old Mexico, but we're going to leave Old Mexico behind for now. Heading into the Old West. Welcome to Six Points, my friends. Six Points is the most historic location on our backlot. Lots of Western stars got their starts out here in Six Points. When we first opened our studio, we used to make silent westerns. That's why it's called Six Points. There used to be 6 different roads that had 6 different towns. You could film 6 different movies all at the same time. Silent westerns. We're worried about the noise. We can't do that anymore, but we still use this area quite a bit. It was featured for about 45 minutes in Quentin Tarantino's 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And it was also featured in Steven Spielberg's The Color Purple with Whoopi Goldberg. Now, I know it's dark, but there's a couple of lights going on around here. Take a look around you. I'll turn off the screen so you can really see. The Doors. There are some really short doors out here and some really tall doors out here. Now, this is again an example of that forced perspective. When we were making those westerns in the early days, a lot of the cowboys that we hired were jockeys because they were really good at handling horses. And something else that jockeys are really good at being is short.
Jockey.
So they would put them in front of the short doors. Really tough,
Chicken
and they would put
jockey.
the tall ladies in front of the tall doors to make it look dainty, damsel in distress like. The road that we're driving down is paved now, but it used to be dirt. They would dig trenches in the dirt and make the ladies walk in the trenches and have the gentlemen walk at street level. Chivalry, am I right, ladies? All right, check out our barroom brawls throughout our history.
You're just gonna stir things up.
How do I know that Kirk Douglas is standing on a box?
And hit the ground first.
Oh.
Mine was taller.
John Wayne walks away, Kirk Douglas stays put, because if he walked away, he would lose like 3 inches. Crazy. We still use that technique to this day, and I'm not going to tell you who we use it for, but I am going to say that we're going to keep cruising on our tour. Now, let's talk about Jaws again, guys. So remember, Jaws was supposed to come out around Christmas time, like all good beach-themed shark horror movies should come out, and instead it came out in the summer.